my spoken permission, bro.
Well,
I'll record on my side too, or you just want to record your side?
whatever you want, bro.
Uh,
You're the big influencer.
no, I don't like that shit.
You're the big deal. No one gets excited when Shiny D's in Carnage, but as soon as Mad Cripto,
I do. I do.
You do, yeah. No, you're sweet. How you doing,
I'll
man?
record it just in case.
Okay, sounds good,
But
bro.
yeah, doing good, man. You know, chilling here in Bali, living the life.
Oh man, tell me about that.
So much fun, bro. Like, just like, you know, like parties, going to gym, surfing a little bit, scuba diving some days.
Where'd you go scuba diving?
Well, last time I went to this place was called Sumberkima, and it was pretty sick. And I might go with my friend this weekend to like a sunken ship. It was like a U.S. warship that was like sunken by Japanese.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Maybe it's just a tourist trap.
Could be a false flag.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably a CIA job, you know.
Yeah, you know, inside job, you know.
Dude, it's been so long, bro. I haven't seen you forever.
I know, man. How's Tulum?
Tulum's great, man. Like, it gets pretty seaweedy usually at this time of year. Like the beach gets kind of gross, but we had a big hurricane last week and it cleared everything up, and the water's just fucking perfect, dude.
Nice, amazing.
And we just did a fun little farewell party for Manu and Steph, like two of the organizers. They're leaving for this season, and this beautiful venue called Radio Tulum. And do you know Nako with Medicine for the People?
No, I don't know him, but
I know. Brush
Radio
up on
Tulum.
that, dude. If you want to get yoga girls in Bali, you need to know certain things about yoga. You need to know who Nako is. Like, really good kind of like folk music artist, pretty big like in the hippie world, but he did like a private small little concert. It was really fucking really nice. It was I never go out, dude. The only night I went out, took a little bit of Molly water allegedly, and
nice, man. Now here in Bali, lots of parties every day, bro. But yeah, I try to save myself because also like most of the work I'm doing it's at night because the US is just waking up, like Mexico's waking up. So sometimes I'm just already partying and I have like shit to do, but yeah.
Yeah, the time difference is brutal, man. Like you jumped on Carnage the other day, and because of that server delay, you're up until I was like, hey man, you want to do an interview after Carnage? You're like, it's 3 a.m., dude.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, but getting used to it. But yeah, actually some people Emmanuel, he was going to Ibiza now, right? Because he spent some summers there, but they were also inviting me to this NFT event there. But yeah, I'm kind of too lazy to go over there. I'm pretty comfortable here, you know.
Dude, Bali is such a freaking bore. Manu was rubbing it in though, because like it gets very slow here, and he goes and gallivants to like Ibiza and everything, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Chris and Crypto is inviting me to all these yacht parties and all these estate parties." I was like, "That's cool, man. That's cool."
Yeah, it's too wild over there, definitely.
I've never been to Europe.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've never been there, but yeah, Ibiza, no. Like, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. How about Asia? You travel Asia?
Yeah. I've been to Bali like 3 times probably. I've been to Malaysia. I did a circus contract in Malaysia like 7 years ago. That was really cool. We got hired out to do circus shows. I was a giant grasshopper on jumping stilts. And then we do fire shows every night. And our performers would take us out and get us so drunk. Like every single night afterwards. And the next day I'd just be like in this giant grasshopper costume, just sweating in the Malaysian heat, like booze coming out of my skin.
Yeah.
I've been to Thailand too, but Bali's my favorite place in the world. Like even better than Tulum. Like Tulum has the Tulum Crypto Club, which is like one of a kind, and I fucking love. That's what's kept me vortexed here. But in terms of like my favorite place to live and the best place in the world, I think Bali by far.
Yeah, lifestyle here is it's super nice for sure.
I love the people
there's no place like this. Yeah, like the vibe, like so many people in the same like vibe is like, it's really cool, you know.
Oh, and just everything's beautiful. Like
and the people are so nice. Like
so
in
nice.
Mexico, they're not so nice, you know?
No, they're not at all, dude.
And
it's a rough
like
culture here.
Really nice.
Yeah, it's a rough fucking culture. For a güero, you gotta watch your P's and Q's.
Exactly. Yeah, myself too, bro. Like even like taxis, bro. Like everything, you know. But yeah, it's completely different, for sure.
Hey man, so one of the reasons I really, really wanted to talk to you today, besides just I fucking love you and you're an amazing person, obviously.
Me too, my man.
Yeah, like we got you an EXO and then you used your haunted pass and you jumped on Carnage with us the other day, which was super fun. I'd love to hear your experience and how that went for you, man.
Yeah, brother, it's fucking amazing, you know. I've been watching like Moonsama community for a while. Like I wasn't lucky enough to like get in the initial mint, and I was like pretty doubtful to like purchase it since like the floor went up pretty quickly. And but I've seen like all the shit that's been building, and it's like super awesome. It's actually a fun game to play. I've never played Minecraft. It was like super cool to like try it out for the first time, and just hanging out with you guys, with the gang. You protected me and guided me, man. I've been kind of practicing on my own on a different server now, so I'll be better next time for sure. But yeah, it's definitely really cool to see how much the community is building. Like see so many people inside the game, especially I know there's a lot of Spanish speaking community there as well, so it's fucking sick to see everyone like hanging out, having a good time on Sundays. Like you said, like for me it was like 1 a.m. or something, but we ended up playing until like 3 a.m. But it's sick, you know. It's really, really fun. This time was pretty quiet Carnage. I didn't get to kill or get killed, but maybe next time I'll go out into the wild a little bit more and get my hands dirty.
Okay, so what we can do next time, because we kind of played it safe, we went underground, we were on a chill server. There was a bit of a scare at the end with Jefe there. I was fucking terrified, but don't worry, man. You'll get to experience a nice Carnage where you harvest resources the whole time. You're all stacked, you're stoked to import them, and then someone kills you at the very end, takes everything. You'll get to or like next time,
that's part of the game.
Like next time what we'll do is like we'll do our thing underground and get, because you need the resources, right? Like I love going on and being able to import those resources. Like that's good money, man. Like did you look into the fishing rods yet?
I'm planning to buy one pretty soon for sure. I've been eyeing them. They're moving quickly. Like this thing is growing really quickly, so that's really cool to see. But I saw like you have a one like right, if I'm not mistaken, and the other boys were also like fishing and stuff, so that's pretty dope. I haven't tried it yet, but definitely planning to get on that for sure.
Well, the fish pumped like crazy, man. Like I've been pumping wheat for a long time. I bought it at like 0.25, and with the announcement of Moonsama, it's absolutely just shot up. Like that 0.25 wheat right now is worth, I haven't checked today, but yesterday it pumped to as hard as like 1.5 mover. Right? So in order to like catch your fish, right, you buy wheat and then you can turn it into alpha bait, and then you import the bait and your moon rod into the game. And then when you're fishing, you catch like the alpha fish, right? And it's those fish that you're later going to be able to craft and summon another NFT fish on Moonsama. So with the announcement of Moonsama coming out, everything just pumped, man. So now like as a ticket holder, you can catch up to 25 fish, right? Those fish were worth 1.5 mover each, which is
Wow.
like, that was like $30, right? So that's 25 times 30 fish. That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
what was that, like I'm stupid, but what is that, like $400-500 like for your Carnage?
I don't know, but it's good money for sure.
Dude, it's like, that's like $400 or $500 plus whatever other resources you get. And if you really stack your inventory as a ticket player, sometimes you can get another like $200. So that's $500-600 of resources that also, like, you know, we know Moon River is probably going to go up at some point. So all of this is held in Moon River. So it's been so amazing. It kind of reminds me of last summer when all of crypto like really went to shit. And during that dip, like Axie Infinity and the play to earn games really took off. So it seems to be like, you know, history never repeats itself, yet it often does. Is kind of the quote.
Yeah,
I feel like it's the same thing happening right now. Yeah, it's like the same thing happening right now where everything else is slowing down, but then there's these niches and avenues within crypto and play to earn that are really taking off.
Yeah, it's like, for sure, it's all about the community, you know. It's really tight. Like you see, like there's very few like Moonsamas for sale. Like
Almost
people
none.
are actually like really into it, man, and that's what it's about. Like people need to love it and wanna hold it and be there for a while. So it's fun. It's like one of the very few games that it's actually fun to play in crypto. Like they're using like a proven game that's like viral all over the world, and that's they've done an amazing job just like using these tools that were already available and just like making a hybrid with crypto. And like the experience just onboarding and connecting my wallet and setting up the NFT so I can like play, it was pretty smooth actually. I had some trouble at the first, but it was because I didn't install the Minecraft app. I was trying to like connect it without like even opening the app to install it. But once I installed it, it was like super smooth, super quick. And yeah, it's amazing experience for sure to play this game. And yeah, like I said, like the most fun is like we're all the homies, right? Like the people from the Moonsama community. That's where it's at, you know. It's pretty tight. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if this is what's happening in a bear market. Like what's the possibilities in a bull market? It's like crazy. I think it's gonna be really cool to see what Don is building. Like he's a doer, and that's definitely an important thing here in crypto. Like he's like actually giving results really quickly and giving updates and building continuously. And yeah, some other projects are slower to do, but for sure that's something that helps. And yeah, excited to see all these games that are planning to come out. It's gonna be fun. Like it was my first Carnage, but I'm definitely planning to play as much as possible.
Oh man, yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. Like, first off, you know, I messaged Donnie the other day. I was like, hey, bro, I am so glad that you chose crypto and development instead of like a suicide cult or something, because he's like, he's so charismatic. Like I haven't been into crypto for as long, but to see so many people kind of rallying behind somebody, like that guy posts something, there's 500 retweets automatic. Like it's unreal, the momentum and the charisma and just the leadership behind this project. And like you said, the way all of the communities are getting involved, it's amazing. Like now they had a meeting on Monday with Moonbeam and how Moonbeam is going to get more involved. Like Derek jumped on for Carnage the other day. He has an XO now, which I think is so cool. They're also, I don't know if you heard, they're going to be working with Kilt as well. Like Kilt, Christine, like their CMO, she was wearing like a Moonsama shirt the other day. And they wanted, so right now when you log into Minecraft, right, you have to use your Microsoft login. Obviously in Web 3.0, that could be kind of like a security breach. There's a lot of people that don't want to be doxxed for for whatever reason, right? Maybe they're secret agents.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know, right? So Kilt is going to potentially be working on integrating their digital ID so we can decentralize that and move away from Microsoft. Because I like what you said. Some people give it a little bit of hate or a little bit of grief of like, oh, it's just a Minecraft play to earn mod, but that couldn't be further from the truth, right? What is really cool, like you said, is they picked this point of commonality to onboard everyone. Like that's just being able to play Minecraft and Carnage with the Moonsamas. That's just like the first integration. That's the first step. But if you look beyond that, and if you follow what's happening, we are building an entire gaming ecosystem. So the Carnage and the Minecraft, that's just the start, right? Right now we have Moonsama coming out. That's going to launch as soon as Monday. And that's going to be more of like a PvP kind of Axie Infinity style game where you get to breed different fish with different attributes. And then those fish are going to shit out like XC poop, which is going to be like another coin with utility. So you'll have the fish are going to battle for rewards and stuff. And then you're also going to have like the poop token that's going to be used for other things. And then not only that, but then Exosama is coming out. I'm not sure if Battle for Nova is separate, but I don't know if you like FPS games. But I think there's going to be an FPS game as well. So I've been using that as an excuse to play a little Counter-Strike.
Nice. Yeah. I used to be a big gamer when I was young. I haven't played as much, but yeah, definitely. It's like the PayPal thing, right? Like PayPal rolled out like buy crypto inside like their platform, but you cannot withdraw. And now they just announced they're going to withdraw. So like you said, this stuff is like ever evolving. That's what people don't understand. Like this is not the end game. What's happening right now, it's just a phase that it's going through, and it can evolve to many things. So that's what I love about crypto. You know, it's ever evolving. It's constantly changing every day, and that's what makes it fun and new every day. And you have to keep learning. You have to keep up with everything, because it's not like static and you just learn and everybody knows the same, because everything's moving. And yeah, I love this that they've been using Moon River, right? It's like the community chain. And yeah, it's amazing to see it for sure. I really love it. And I hope people are keep enjoying this. And I know that there's gonna be some crazy stuff coming up in the next weeks, months, like you said, Moonsama, and many other stuff probably coming our way in the next wave. There's a bunch of other like crypto games that are coming out, like Big Time and like Illuvium.
Yeah.
And I think those are gonna be like other crypto games that are actually gonna be fun. For me, for example, like Axie wasn't never fun for me.
That's what I heard. I never
those
played
kind
it.
Of games. Yeah, some people can't like those kind of games, but that's not my game. Like I would love to play like GTA, like with Moon, like with Minecraft, the same way that's like tokenized. Like maybe play like GTA or Halo or some stuff like that. Like actual games where you can move around, explore, that, or like Mario Kart, stuff like that. Like I would love to play like Mario Party with crypto involved. Like I think it's gonna, like, we just had like the first wave. The games were like pretty simple, it's fun for some people, but for me, I like more complex, more flexible games. Not just having to do a couple clicks and just see what's the result. There's a lot of that's not fun for me, for example, but some people like it.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know if anyone really likes it, but when you're making money, it turns into a job, right? So that's kind of where we are. Because we're in early to this, it's still like they haven't completely bridged that gap between it being play to earn and like working to make money and actually being like a fun, immersive experience. That's why it's so cool, this like Minecraft mod. Like I'd never played Minecraft either, and it's so damn fun. And I love what you said about like a Grand Theft Auto game. I think that would fit in so freaking well with this community. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that would be so much fun.
There'd be like a
like at this level
club and like
Minecraft is kind of like GTA. Like you can kill, you can build, you can accumulate assets. Like it's just like a more less violent, a little bit more PG, you
It's a
know.
little more
But
family friendly. They did
yeah, a
a
little bit
really
more
good
family
job of
friendly.
building a game that kind of captures all audiences. Like I knew nothing about Minecraft before. And when I looked more into it, it was like it's the top selling game of all time. I had no fucking clue. Like it was #1. There's never been a game in history that had the longevity of being on top that it had, which I find very, very impressive.
Yeah. That's why it's been like a hit, you know. It's a proven game that's proven to be fun. And yeah, they just added this crypto thing and nobody did it. So that's, you have to build what you want with what you have, you know, and that's enjoy the resources you have available, and from that you can keep evolving. But they really did a good job, and I love that Derek's been playing, and
yeah, that's so
maybe
cool.
hopefully we get to see Gavin Wood at some point play or something.
Dude, that is a big goal of mine. Like, okay, next year I definitely want to book you. Speaking of Gavin Wood, next year I definitely want to book you for the Tulum Crypto Fest. I think we're going to do that in February, so we don't have to like compete with other events. This year it was a little bit rushed. We had to do it on the same week as Blockdown conference. I was really bummed out. I was like, I want to go hang out with Mad Chico and Derek at Blockdown.
Yeah.
It turned out to be such a good festival, man, because Tulum just has such a unique energy. Like people that went to it, they're like, this is more like Burning Man than a crypto fest.
Yeah. It looked sick. Like actually it looked really awesome. Like I was here in Bali, so I was gonna go to Blockdown. Actually, I actually had like I had my tickets, I had my hotel booked, I had like my plane ticket to go, but last minute I decided not to go, just stay here. But
always a vortex. So
yeah, it's like a vortex, and yeah, just it's good to focus, you know, because so many crypto events been happening like in the past months. Like there's a crypto event every fucking week, so it's kind of tiring, and sometimes it's just better to stay home and work remotely and hang out with people online instead of physically. I know it's different, but it's more efficient in some ways. And yeah, I actually had like also like for permissionless, I was gonna go to Florida to also for the crypto conference, but yeah, I just got a little bit tired of hopping around continents to go to crypto events. It's kind of tiring, but yeah, hopefully.
It's a tough.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's so hard, man. Everyone wants me to come to their crypto.
No.
Like, I have to rub elbows with billionaires, like building the decentralized future.
Yeah. No, but actual people grinding are online. Like, but yeah, there's a lot of party involved with these crypto events, you know, and it's like it starts at 9 a.m. or something, it goes until like 6 p.m. and then party until like 1 2 a.m. and then wake up again. And like I really liked Ethereum Denver. I went to Ethereum Denver. It was in February, but I was there like 14 days or something, like nonstop, starting like the hackathon and every day, like going to talks and everything. And yeah, it was pretty sick, but it was kind of tiring. And then yeah, I just decided to take a little bit of a break of going to events and yeah, trying to get a routine because yeah, it's too much, man. Oh, maybe the bear market came because there's so many crypto events, bro. Like it's like the new music festivals, bro.
Right? Yeah, no, it's like I'm an old man, dude. Like I'm asleep by 10 p.m. Like going out till 11 last night was like.
Yeah. Me too. Actually, me too. I used to be like that, but here in Bali, I've gotten like a little bit more late night vibes. But yeah, I'm usually like, well, during the 2 years of pandemic, bro, I was like grinding like from early morning to late nights and like sit in my house like all day. And yeah, I also got like a little bit burnt out of like doing like constant work every day and like grinding. But yeah, trying to get back into that work vibe and like focus on different projects. Actually, I'm building a project myself now. Like I don't know if I think I told you about this, but I have this NFT. Well, I have this before crypto. I was involved in like real estate.
Oh, really?
I still am, but I was like that was like one of my main things. It was real estate in Mexico, and right now, December, January, I purchased some land in a beach town in Mexico,
Really?
and I started developing this. It's in the other coast. It's in the Pacific. So it's called La Saladita. It's in Ixtapa. It's in the state of Guerrero. And so I bought some land there, and I'm building this like 18 it's like a development where there's like 18 containers that are pretty much like apartments. So some of them I'm selling them, some of them I'm keeping them, and some of them I decided to tokenize them with NFTs. So I created this like PFPs that act like memberships, and whoever holds these memberships will get airdropped other NFTs that are like redeemable for night stays in that property. So it's a pretty interesting project, like because people can either go redeem and use the night stays, but also they can like resell those night stays NFTs, and it's like an asset, like people can actually hold and resell those nights. So it's pretty interesting. It's like it's like a timeshare. It's not a timeshare. It's like way more flexible because, like I said, you can resell those nights. You can use them whenever you want. It's first come, first served. Also, whoever holds this like PFP NFTs that like the membership will also get like maybe you get 3 nights per year and you want to stay 7 nights. So you get like a discount. If you want to stay those extra nights, you get a discount. And also if you want to for example, rent surfboards, because where I'm building it's like a really, yeah, there's surfing. It's like
really?
the biggest thing there is surfing.
No way.
There's like a really nice wave for like beginner, intermediate, like longboard.
Really? I love surfing, dude.
It's like it's a pretty long wave. Like you can ride like for 1 or even 2 minutes. Like you can be riding the wave. And yeah, if you want to rent
what's it called?
This town is called La Saladita.
How do you spell that?
LA.
Yep.
Saladita is SALI.
LI.
SALA.
SALA.
DITA. La Saladita.
La Saladita. Is that near? I'm looking it up right now. Oh,
yeah,
dude,
it's next to.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and the wave is really, really nice. And yeah, people who hold a membership NFT will get free surfboards. So you don't have to like either like bring your own or rent it, to pay to rent it. You will get free surfboards when you're there. So it's pretty interesting. And I want to expand this and make it like worldwide. So I want to also get a place here in Bali, for example, and people can use their memberships and come here to Bali as well. I also have like property in Mexico. And
is it near Acapulco?
It's in the same state as Acapulco. Yes, it's in the same state, but it's near the biggest town nearest Ixtapa. It's actually a pretty international place. It's there's like flights from Canada, from the US. It's pretty international.
Is that north or south from Acapulco?
I think it's north from Acapulco. And I think it has also a potential of it could be like the next Tulum, but with surfing, because like when you have to go to Tulum, you have to fly to Cancun, and then you have to drive 1.5 hours to Tulum. And here you can fly to Ixtapa, and then it's like a 40-minute drive to La Saladita. And in La Saladita is like beginner, intermediate, but there's like other like sick waves you can ride if you're like a more advanced surfer around that area. So it's it's pretty interesting place. I want to make it hot, make it a crypto place.
Dude, I want to help.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's talk, because I want to make it. Right now I'm trying to like make it everything automatized. I'm building like the smart contracts right now. Actually, I have some developers building some contracts for like the reserve system and everything in Rust. And yeah, hopefully we can push this and make it like really, really big and worldwide. And that would be really sick, like mixing real world assets with crypto, with blockchain. And yeah, I think that's like the next wave of projects will be like actual projects involving using blockchain for efficiency, and not just because it's blockchain they have value, but the value comes what's the utility in the real world. But it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. But I think it's pretty interesting. I've seen other ways of tokenized real estate, but this is really different from other things I've seen. So I'm trying to make it as flexible.
What in particular makes it? Because I've heard quite a few people in Tulum now. That's a big thing, like tokenized real estate, NFT. What in particular makes this project so different and so unique than, like, say, another project with tokenized?
Yeah, so like for example, like the most legit tokenized real estate project I know, it's one called Real T. This is pretty much people in the US buy properties, and they tokenize it with like ERC20 tokens, and people don't get to stay in those properties. You only get to hold that ownership, and the guys who bought the land, they manage it and they distribute the rent money to the holders of the tokens. So this is different because this is more like for you to actually visit the place. Also, since it's not like for this, when you actually are giving the ownership of the land to people, there's many friction involving like KYC and all that stuff. Since this is like more you're buying like pre-purchasing night stays instead of like actually owning the land.
Right.
This is like more flexible in that. And also, like I said, like you can either like burn the NFT, go visit the place. I want to make it like a really crypto friendly place where crypto people are hanging out, so people can go there, talk to other crypto people, stuff like that.
Just fountains of Elon Musk in the street.
Yeah. But you can also like hold the night and you can like resell it. Like it's really cool because I'm also planning to build like this my own marketplace where it's only going to be for night stays NFTs. But since it's an NFT, you could put it on OpenSea, or you could put it on Moonbeams, or you can put it on any NFT marketplace, and you can resell that night. So it's like kind of like an asset you can own. That night you actually own the night. So it's like if you want to get some liquidity out of it, you can do it, but you still get other airdrops, and also you get this membership benefits, like I said, like free surfboards, and also like discounts. And like I told you, like I'm also like not only it's not a hotel, it's like a private property, so I'm also selling some of the units. But if you want to buy a unit and you hold one of these NFTs, you'll get also like a discount on the sale price of the full ownership of the property. Also, for example, like here in Bali, people like foreign people cannot buy real estate in Mexico close to the beach. They have to do it like in another way that's like a little bit more complex.
Even if you're like a permanent resident?
Maybe if you're a permanent resident, maybe you can. But if you're like a foreign guy and you want to buy land, like you can buy it, but you have to do it through like pretty much like a bank that will buy it for you, and you have like the ownership, but it's not on your name, the land. So something like that.
So they're trying to fuck you.
Yeah, and here in Bali too, like if you're
Oh
not
yeah,
like a
Bali's even
company,
worse for
you
landowners.
have to rent it. Yeah, you have to rent it for like 30 years the land, and
Yeah, 30
then
year lease.
you have to 30-year lease, and then you have to give it back, even if you built on top of the land, you know. So this way you're buying the nights, and you will stay there, and you could resell them the nights, or you can stay and use it. And yeah, I'm trying to build it on places where it's like popular for digital nomads or for people to actually visit and have fun in this place and network and just have like that crypto lifestyle, you know.
That barefoot lifestyle, baby.
That barefoot lifestyle. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's one of the things I love most about Tulum is just kind of they're going to build an airport here, which environmentally I don't really agree with, but in terms of accessibility and bringing people down, that's as much as I love Bali. One of the main things, like kind of Tulum and this part of Mexico has, is accessibility. Like it's a lot easier to get like the Moonbeam team or something like on a couple hour flights to Mexico as opposed to like a 30-hour changeover, right? So your other property is going to provide like a lot of accessibility. What kind of like roadmap, or do you have like a rough time frame of when you want to like launch the first development?
Well, I already sold like 100 NFTs already.
And yet I'm just hearing about this. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. I actually launched them on 3 blockchains just to like do a trial.
What, Solana, I launched it on Cardano?
I actually Solana, yes, I did launch it on Solana. But I also launched it on Kusama, and I also launched it on Secret Network.
Okay.
And yeah, so
no Luna.
I just wanted
no Luna 2.0.
No, luckily not. But yeah, I wanted to build like the smart contract for Solidity as well. But right now, yeah, I have some developers that are building it on Rust. And yeah, hopefully maybe in the next month we have like a rough working thing already. Like I said, I just launched the NFTs, the membership NFTs that will get you the airdrops, the future airdrops. But I'm also like, this was just like a trial. Like I didn't do like, I didn't actually push it a lot. I just like shared it like a couple tweets because like the project is not funded by the NFT money. It's like my own money. I bought the land. I'm building the development. This was just for a trial to see if people are interested. And so hopefully this development will be built already by August, September, already finished. And that's when people will actually start receiving the other NFTs and will actually be able to come. But for the actual functioning system, to make it like in the blockchain, like the reservation system, everything, hopefully maybe in a month we can have like a beta test. So yeah, I've been meeting like one of the reasons I also traveled a lot for crypto events is to meet crypto people, meet developers, etc. But here in Bali, it's been opening up, and a lot of crypto people are actually here. And I've been meeting cool crypto people here, and actually been getting help a lot. And yeah, just been focusing on building as well. I'm actually also a friend of mine is planning to build like a blockchain for a fashion brand. So I'm also trying to help him with that. Also trying to build like something with blockchain, but with real world assets, like tangible stuff, and maybe help designers like clothes designers to like propose to the governance to create those clothes, you know, and make like a decentralized fashion brand or something like that. That's the way we're going. This guy is using like robot models instead of like human models. And yeah, he's been also like putting his clothing on like GTA and stuff. Right now we're building something on Decentraland as well. So yeah, that's sort of like those 2 crypto projects I've been building right now. Is like the real estate one that I already been on the move to do it since like January. but I'm like making it like more official now and structuring it like really nicely now. And yeah, this crypto fashion brand, my friend was already building, and I met him here, and yeah, I'm just like right now helping to structure it as well, and hopefully we're building cool stuff in the next few months. But yeah, it's building season, so it's been really fun to build. And yeah, definitely Don is an inspiration for sure. Like he decided to build, and he's been building a lot, and I'm trying to mix two of my passions, of course, like I said, like real estate. I believe like real estate and crypto will like join together like really nicely in the future, like even use like NFTs to open doors in the future, where when AI is good enough, like the property could be like self-managed by AI, and that could allow people to come in and out with the NFT, holding the NFT. And also like fractionalized real estate that will bring so much liquidity to the market, because right now you have to, if you want to sell like a really expensive property, you have to look for one or two buyers.
Right.
And instead of selling it to 100,000 people and getting instant liquidity and making this real estate market that's worth like trillions of dollars like accessible to a lot of people. So that's cool. And actually myself, I used to have like a fashion brand, really low key. Yeah. I have to show you. It was like it was cannabis related.
It's making more sense now. It's making more sense.
Yeah, now it's making more sense.
I was like,
it was
fashion,
a pretty good hit.
and you're like weed, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and then I was like, I got distracted more with crypto, but it's been one of my passions. Also, when I started, like I used to be a lot of like into buying clothes, spending money in like dumb shit. But when I started getting to crypto, I stopped like spending money everywhere and just put everything to money, so, to crypto. So now I'm trying to get back a little bit into those things I liked, and try to mix it with crypto, because there's a lot of cool shit you can build. So hopefully I get to build some cool stuff in the next few months.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. First off, fucking cool, man. What you're doing, like, everything sounds so dope. Like, I want to go surfing. I want a shipping container. You can use it for human trafficking when I'm not there. I don't care. Whatever you do. I forgot what I was saying.
I don't know, man.
Went on a tangent, things got dark. I love what you're doing, man. I think the real estate and like the fractionalized NFT holdership, I think that's a big step to mass adoption. That's something like that really, we see that a lot at our crypto club. People that aren't even into crypto, but they're realtors, or they're into real estate, they'll often come in and they're very curious about how crypto and NFT integrations can happen. So I love how that kind of technology is really going to usher in, like, we have the play to earn, which is reaching a lot of people for mass adoption, but then also the NFTs, and how like basically in the future, everything's going to be in an NFT, right? So I'm so stoked to visit your place. Like I want to go surfing.
No, it's gonna be sick.
Let's do when's the launch party, bro? My invitation must have got lost in the mail.
Of course. No, when it's ready, you'll get your golden ticket, man.
Only if you dress up like Willy Wonka, bro. I'll be an Oompa Loompa. I kind of look like
I'll get a nice outfit like you for Tulum Crypto Fest, bro. Looking like a shaman or some shit. You look like enlightened, bro. You like a cult leader.
I procrastinate sometimes, and man, you told me, he's like, hey, we'll sponsor it, buy something nicer than you usually wear. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then it was like 10 minutes before the event, and I'm just like, tienes camisa blanco, camisa blanco. Like, and like, that was the best thing I found. And I ended up just he wanted me to look like some like Yucatani, like land baron. And instead I just looked like this like humble albino yield farmer.
Yeah, man, you look pretty Illuminati, to say the least.
Pretty cultish, for sure.
Pretty cultish. But yeah, Tulum Crypto Fest looked really cool, like fucking cenote and like
Oh, that
So
stage
many
is
cool shit.
cool, man. Yo, and here's something like, are you an MMA guy at all?
Not too much, but
You know,
sometimes
so I did this
I
interview
watch it.
with Henry Cejudo, who's like a pretty big MMA fighter. Like he won a couple belts, like kind of a big deal. But anyways, when I heard, it was funny because Man U booked him. He's like, "Hey, Shine, do you know who this guy is, Henry?" I was like, "Henry Cejudo, Triple C," and I was so stoked on doing this panel with them. And then also I was like, "Oh man, Henry Cejudo is really good friends with Mike Tyson. They're like boys." And so as soon as I heard Henry Cejudo was coming, I was like, dude, we have to get Mike Tyson down here. He would love Tulum. He loves pyramids. He loves hippies. He loves Bufo, which is 5-MeO-DMT. So we have to bring him down. And then Manu was talking about Henry Cejudo about next year's festival. And Manu asked him, he's like, do you think we can get Mike Tyson down here next year? He's like, we want to smoke DMT with Mike Tyson. And Henry was dude, he would love it down. He would love to come. If you treat him well, some potentially something I'm manifesting, putting out there right now, maybe Mike Tyson next year.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
That's my goal is like, I want Mad Cripto down there. I want Chico down there. I want Gavin Wood. I want Beeple, and I want Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. That it has a lot of potential, man. And congratulations, you guys put a sick event down there. It looked amazing. A lot of people I know went to it. You had like Pablo from Bitso down
Do you
there
know
as
Pablo?
well. Yeah. So
I was thinking
was
he would
great.
be a great person for you to talk to about your project and get involved. He loves this kind of stuff, man.
Yeah. I'm just like I said, like I was doing it like alone, like trailing, and right now I'm like structuring it really nicely. And then definitely I would love to get more people involved because like this has like real potential for sure. And I think it could be the next generation of crypto projects. So hopefully we get some stuff done in like the next couple of months and we can get the ball rolling pretty hard. But yeah, the property is gonna be done in like I said, August, September, and yeah, we're gonna do a crypto event down there for sure.
Oh, I want to come for sure. And we have some cool stuff coming up in September as well. I want to do Chico's birthday party in September. He's been talking about
he said,
and his birthday is at the end of September. I got to stream with him the other day, which was so cool. It was just so for the Moon River Feast. I was just like, I started doing contact juggling, like that crystal ball I do. And it was just like, it was such a highlight for me, Chico Crypto. It's like, oh my God, Shiny D's doing magic. I think this is so weird, man. Awesome. You know, Chico's like one of the first people I watched in crypto. So it was like kind of a surreal moment. So he's been talking about coming down in September, potentially the end of September. I'm still working with, I really want to get Derek and the whole Moonbeam team down. It was so cool having them at that other party that you helped out with, but I want to get them in real life. And then the other event that I'm shooting for in the fall is I really want Exosama to let me do their official launch party and let the Tulum Crypto Club collab for their official party. So it's going to be fun, man. The fall, we got some cool shit coming up.
Yeah, for sure. There's cool shit coming up. And yeah, congratulations yourself, man. Like you're a fucking community leader and yeah, making this shit grow. Like, and that's definitely worth a lot, you know? So keep that good work. Some cool things building. Hopefully we can get you here to Bali. I've been wanting to make a crypto event here in Bali.
I would come to that.
But yeah, I still need to plan it.
Yeah, I need to make I need to take some profits or make some money first. It's like things got a little bit tight. Fortunately, I put most of my portfolio into digital wheat, which is like doing really fucking well. My girl, I was told my girlfriend the other day, I was like, I'm up 5x on digital wheat. She's like, did you take profit? I was like, not yet.
No, man. I think we're all the same. We're all the same. We like, of course, you have to take profit, but we've all lost a bunch of money in the past few months. So hopefully we get that back in the next wave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything can happen anytime soon that was worse than Rome. So I feel like the darkness is behind us a little bit.
Yeah. After Rome and Luna, there's nothing that can go worse, you know?
I know, right? we just look,
Yeah.
we pull up the charts after and USDT is depegs. No.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hey man,
Let's not put out
I'm
there.
gonna let you go, bro. I'm running out of steam, and I know it's really late where you're at. I really I just appreciate you, man. I think you're fucking awesome, dude.
No, man, you too, man. Like you said, like I was watching you like before we actually met in real life, and yeah, you've been doing cool shit. So for sure, I appreciate the friendship, and hopefully I get to see you soon, man.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Love you, buddy. Have a great day, man.
Thank you, brother.
Looking
I'll
forward
see
to
you around
surfing with
soon.
you somewhere, either in Bali or at your property.
Oh, for sure.
Dude, we'll
Sure.
be in
That's
the
happening.
waves. We'll be in the barrels with our GoPro. What's up, dude? Mad Cripto?
Let's do it. I'll see you on Sunday for Moonsama, man.
All right. Hasta luego, hermano. Hasta Sunday,
Peace.
bro, for Carnage, dude. Ugh. Mad
Let's
Cripto,
get it.
one final question. 2K still fun?
Yeah, 2K is fun, man. Like when shit's like, if we were launched like in the like Polka Kusama projects launched on like the worst timing for the like market cycle and still did pretty well.
Yeah.
So I definitely think like if they launch on the right market conditions, like man, 2K is definitely fought for Moon River. And yeah, with everything's been building, like man, it's crazy how much shit's gonna be happening in the Polka ecosystem in the next months. I'm excited.
Me too, bro. Me too. Let's close it out with one like 2K's FUD. I'll use that for the preview. All right, ready?
All right.
Ready?
What?
2K.
2K.
Wait, do it again.
Fun.
Do it again.
2K.
We can edit this.
2K
Ready?
is fun.
Ready? We'll synchronize it. We'll synchronize it, right? 2K.
2K
It's fun.
is fun. Let's get
All right.
it.
I love you, bro. Have a great night.
Take care, man.
All right. Peace,
Peace
dude.
out.